Imagine this: you wake up, and your phone is already full of unread messages. You begin scrolling, almost instinctively opening a short video. 5 minutes pass, then 10, and before you know it, the entire morning has been consumed. You realize you haven't done anything meaningful, but there's a strange sense of satisfaction, as if this mindless consumption somehow makes you feel alive. Have you ever felt that contradictory sense of satisfaction? Each notification, each video, each new feed, it's like little pieces of candy being thrown your way, offering temporary pleasure, only for the emptiness to return soon after. Have you ever stopped to think, why are we so easily drawn to these brief entertainments? What are we searching for? Simple escapism, or a deeper sense of self-loss? These moments of time, endlessly consumed, what do they really give us? The constant pursuit of entertainment, the fragmented information from social media, do they really make us better, or are they slowly eroding our very selves? There seems to be a growing paradox behind this. We live in an age of information overload and instant gratification, surrounded by endless temptations. Yet, at the same time, spiritual hunger and emptiness seem to increase. We fill the hollow spaces within ourselves by endlessly refreshing screens, but rarely do we realize that it's this very entertainment consumption that's draining our most precious resources: time, attention, and inner peace. Do you begin to realize that all this entertainment isn't offering true fulfillment, but is rather an endless cycle of escape? Escaping pain, escaping inner emptiness, escaping the courage to face reality. You are surrounded by new information every day, yet you increasingly feel that you don't truly exist. You're pulled into an unending cycle, like a relentless chaser, never reaching the goal. Have you ever asked yourself, what have these entertainments given me? A moment of pleasure, or permanent emptiness? Perhaps you're not the only one trapped in this paradox. We are witnessing a phenomenon in this generation: spiritual and emotional emptiness being filled by endless entertainment consumption. You no longer ponder the question, what is the meaning of life? Instead, you are frantic to find the next thrill, jumping into the next virtual world. And the problem is, this method is only a temporary solution, it cannot touch the depths of your soul. So, here's the question: do we truly realize what we are losing? What you're drawn to in this entertainment frenzy isn't just temporary escape, it's that a part of your true self, the ideal life, is quietly slipping away. We seem to enjoy the glamour of the digital world, but behind it lies a hollow existence. As you immerse yourself in endless entertainment consumption, is your true self still present? How can you reclaim your true self from this never-ending game? This is the question you must face. These entertainments that you can't seem to get enough of, are they truly an escape, or are they deeply rooted in our profound loss of living? Are you willing to stand up, question it all, and rediscover your inner self? You will realize that the real challenge starts right here. Are you ready to break free from the illusion of entertainment and face your true self? You may not realize that behind your addiction to entertainment is your escape from deep-seated fears and anxieties within yourself. Entertainment becomes a self-soothing mechanism, numbing your perception of reality and helping you temporarily forget the truths you don't want to face. It gives you a momentary escape, as if it were a remedy in life, but in reality, it only deepens your estrangement from reality. You no longer feel pain, but you also no longer feel fulfilled. From a psychological perspective, this dependence on entertainment is an avoidant coping mechanism. You habitually rely on these external stimuli to keep yourself alive, but you never truly confront the emptiness and anxiety within. As Jung said, our deepest fear is often the one closest to our hearts. You fear facing the loneliness, meaninglessness, and unease deep inside, choosing instead to fill the gaps with the external virtual world. However, this escape does not bring true liberation. You are merely fighting against yourself, burying your inner shadows deeper. Nietzsche once said, "Sometimes we choose to escape the truth, but eventually, the truth will choose us." You continue to indulge in the temporary satisfaction entertainment brings, but overlook the long-term damage it causes. It distances you from your true self and robs you of the ability to have a dialogue with your own being. This reliance on entertainment as an escape from inner emptiness is closely tied to the cultural structure of modern society. Modern society encourages the pursuit of instant gratification and surface-level glamour while neglecting deeper emotional and spiritual needs. Social media, games, video platforms, these form a virtual world filled with constantly refreshing information and entertainment, drawing your attention to momentary pleasure and novelty, while ignoring real self-growth and inner exploration. This situation is also related to the disconnection between modern people and the concept of self. In a rapidly developing society, individual emotional and spiritual needs have been over-commercialized, psychological health issues are covered up, and true self-growth is neglected. You are caught in a loop where the external world constantly provides temporary satisfaction, while the inner voice of your true self grows quieter. You have become accustomed to filling the emptiness with entertainment consumption, even believing that this filling is part of your growth, but in reality, it only makes you numb. At a deeper philosophical level, this behavior reflects a fear of existence. Sartre once said, "Man is thrown into this world, and he must define his existence himself." Today, more and more people escape facing this issue through entertainment. When you are addicted to entertainment, you are also avoiding truly defining your life and recognizing your self-identity. You fear facing the fears, loneliness, and anxiety within yourself, so you choose to use the virtual world to fill the empty space inside. From a philosophical standpoint, this dependence on entertainment reflects the widespread avoidance of the existential dilemma in modern society. People often cannot bear facing the absurdity and meaninglessness of life, choosing to fill these voids with entertainment. And this emptiness is, in fact, a profound doubt about the meaning of human existence. When you escape this doubt, you move further away from your real emotions and needs, eventually becoming unable to clearly perceive your own existence. This deep psychological mechanism leads people, while enjoying the short-lived pleasure of entertainment, to gradually lose touch with their true needs, ultimately becoming even more lost. You no longer have the time and space to truly reflect on your life goals or to find inner peace. You are consumed by entertainment, seduced by the virtual world, and ignoring the voice deep inside yourself. You may not realize it, but entertainment consumption is not only wasting your time, it's quietly shaping your destiny. Every time you swipe your screen, every time you indulge in short videos or social media platforms, you're further stripping away your ability to truly perceive life. You think these brief escapes help you forget the pressure and relax, but in reality, they gradually consume your inner ability to feel authentically. You've become accustomed to instant satisfaction, as if you've lost the ability to pursue deeper meaning. Your life is being controlled by this invisible force. You may not notice it, but each mindless click, each moment of entertainment consumption is subtly altering how you view yourself and the world around you. You no longer reflect on life's meaning and purpose, instead, you're guided by a series of fragmented, short-term pleasures. These fragmented joys haven't brought you true peace, they've made you more anxious, more confused. You think it's normal, but the danger lies in how it has quietly distorted your perception of self and reality. Over time, this entertainment-driven lifestyle has silently begun to alter the structure of your brain. According to neuroscience research, frequent consumption of short-term entertainment activates your brain's instant reward system, and once this habit forms, you become more reliant on immediate gratification. Your brain becomes accustomed to obtaining quick pleasure from entertainment, losing focus on long-term goals and deeper satisfaction. This change doesn't happen overnight, but it silently influences your lifestyle and thought patterns. Moreover, Another consequence of entertainment consumption is that it gradually strips away your ability to self-control. You start thinking you're relaxing, but in reality, you're losing control. When you're unaware of being led by external stimuli, your life becomes like a boat without a rudder, drifting aimlessly. You lose control over your emotions, thoughts, and even desires, as if you become a puppet driven by an invisible force. This change is subtle, and it manifests not only in your daily life but also in your relationships with others. You start to neglect deep, meaningful communication with others, replacing it with superficial interactions. Your relationships with the people around you, even with your closest ones, begin to feel more shallow. Your interactions with others become like the quick consumption of entertainment, lacking depth and genuine emotional connection. You begin to feel that the connection between you and others is growing weaker, even though you are constantly surrounded by interactions that don't truly address your deep loneliness. What's even scarier is that the allure of this virtual world starts to erode your perception of reality. As you immerse yourself in entertainment, the complexity, pain, and depth of reality become harder for you to bear. You begin avoiding confronting real emotional challenges, choosing instead to numb yourself through entertainment. The temporary satisfaction you get makes you forget the real-life challenges and problems you need to face. And these escapist behaviors won't bring you true peace, but will only make you more powerless in the face of life's struggles. In the long run, this inability to detach from entertainment consumes your desire and pursuit of life goals. You start living in a meaningless cycle, lacking motivation and direction. Your passion, dreams, and creativity are drained, replaced by an addiction to short-term pleasure and an escape from reality. You may not even realize how far you've drifted from your original dreams and the essence of life. These invisible consequences are the scariest part of entertainment consumption. It's not just wasting your time, it's quietly eroding the most authentic parts of you, causing you to lose the meaning of life, self-awareness, and confidence in the future. And all of this is often unnoticed, silently changing how you perceive the world, others, and yourself. Have you realized that entertainment consumption has become an inescapable cage? You might think you are enjoying a relaxing time in life, but in reality, you are gradually losing yourself. Your day might start with a harmless short video and end with another meaningless scroll through social media, yet your inner world becomes more and more hollow and unsatisfied. But you have a choice. You can break free from this cage. The most important first step is to realize that entertainment is not truly relaxation or rest. It is merely a temporary cover for your inner anxiety and unease. You can start questioning the pleasure brought by these external stimuli and begin searching for a deeper, inner peace. The first step to reflection is recognizing that entertainment is not the only escape from life. It is like a cloth that blocks your view, obscuring your perception of your true self and inner needs. As you begin to reflect on your actions, you'll realize that, often, entertainment is simply your way of avoiding real emotions, not what you truly need as rest. You may not need more entertainment, but more self-care and emotional connection. Now, you stand at a crossroads. You once found comfort in this virtual world, but now you feel increasingly uneasy and empty. You start to realize that true rest doesn't come from quick entertainment consumption, but from returning to yourself, pausing, listening to your inner voice, and understanding your real needs. Are you ready to truly listen to yourself? Are you ready to reject the outside temptations and seek true freedom? Breaking free from this cage doesn't mean completely cutting off entertainment but learning to keep a healthy distance from it. You can consciously engage in activities that bring you long-term fulfillment, not just fleeting pleasure. You can try reading, meditating, deeply connecting with others, or even enjoying solitude. You will find that gradually reducing dependence on instant gratification brings you more inner peace and satisfaction. You can start making small changes. For instance, gradually reduce meaningless social media browsing time and free up time for more meaningful activities. You may find that the initial discomfort and anxiety are gradually replaced by a sense of freedom and control. You are no longer controlled by external noise but have reclaimed the direction of your life. Do you realize that this rebellion does not require drastic changes? It starts with an awakening from within. Once you realize that you have a choice, you can begin to free yourself from this entertainment shackles and walk a path that is more authentic and true to yourself. You are no longer a passive consumer of entertainment but the captain of your own life. True rebellion is not against the external world but against the inner dependency and laziness. You begin to realize that only when you stop letting external temptations control your emotions and thoughts do you truly gain freedom. You redefine yourself and reconnect with your true needs and goals that are no longer short-lived entertainment and immediate satisfaction, but connected to your deep emotions and inner needs. This process is not instantaneous, but every small change takes you one step closer to rediscovering your true self. You are no longer tangled in the short-term pleasures and immediate gratification of entertainment but are striving for deeper inner peace, freedom, and growth. You finally realize that true freedom does not come from the satisfaction of entertainment consumption, but from taking control of your own life. In modern society, we are distracted by countless external stimuli, and these distractions make us forget our existence, forget the true meaning of life. Entertainment is an invisible trap. It offers fleeting pleasure, but it never touches our deeper needs. What you seek is not these moments of joy but an existence where you can truly perceive and deeply understand yourself and the world. Nietzsche once said, "You must become who you are." He wasn't referring to becoming the perfect person in the eyes of others, but to letting go of external expectations, abandoning dependence on appearances, and pursuing a more authentic self. Entertainment, however, is precisely the cover for this true self. When you rely on entertainment to escape inner emptiness and unease, you lose touch with your authentic existence. You are no longer the subject of life, but a bystander and consumer in the virtual world. These entertainment consumptions, seemingly the freedom choices granted by modern society, in fact, limit our freedom. They separate us from the essence of life, turning us into machines that pursue short-term pleasures, forgetting the long-term goals and inner achievements we should be striving for. You think you're enjoying life's pleasures, but you overlook the depth and meaning of life. When you immerse yourself in entertainment, you miss the things that truly make you feel alive: deep relationships, inner peace, opportunities for personal growth. Let's think about this from a philosophical perspective. In Sartre's existential philosophy, he emphasizes that humans, thrown into this world, must give life meaning through their own choices and actions. Yet modern people often escape this responsibility, choosing to find temporary solace in entertainment and instant gratification. We fear facing life's absurdity and meaninglessness, opting to fill our inner emptiness with the virtual world. However, this escape doesn't lead to true freedom, it only makes us more lost. Sartre said, "Existence precedes essence, and each of us must find our meaning in the world, not be led by external, false prosperity." You begin to realize that true freedom does not come from escape, but from facing your fears, pain, and emptiness. When you no longer rely on external entertainment to numb yourself, you can start to examine the meaning of life from within, exploring deeper self-growth. You no longer seek satisfaction from fleeting entertainment but find your existence through inner tranquility and authentic emotions. When you learn to face life's pain and challenges, you'll discover that you become stronger and more powerful. This transformation is not immediate. You will find that returning to yourself doesn't mean abandoning entertainment, but learning to maintain a healthy distance from it. You can choose entertainment that stimulates deeper thought, such as reading, having deep conversations with others, or even being alone with your thoughts. You will find that true fulfillment comes from activities that provide lasting meaning, not from short-term escape. This is not just a rebellion against entertainment consumption, but an awakening to modern society and personal growth. You begin to understand that true freedom comes from choosing the self, facing authentic existence, rather than being controlled by external temptations. When you let go of your dependence on the outside world and return to your inner self, you embark on a brand new journey in life, finding the truest version of yourself. This process is a philosophical awakening, a spiritual rebirth. You no longer live in the illusion of appearances but redefine your existence through confronting your authentic self. Only when you let go of the shackles of entertainment and pursue your inner truth can you truly experience the depth and meaning of life.